Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here, and I am super excited to share this one with you. I've been working on it for a while, and it is my Steampunk Alice journal cards and ephemera kit are my top seller, very popular. So I've been working on designs to go in concert with those and building out that product line for you. So you can get the printables for this project for free just by signing up to my email list, and I'm going to put the link in the description so that you can do that and follow along and make this super cute little Steampunk Alice folio. I am at this stage still working on the design, so in the spirit of taking you guys along with me, I thought I would make this one, show you how to make it, and that'll allow me to perfect the design. So there may be some things in yours that are different. In fact, I'm already doing this wrong. That are different from what you see here, but hopefully it won't be too much and it'll be in the small things. So I've printed out all of these pages, on some of them on a lightweight cardstock. I actually have a midweight cardstock that I usually use that I didn't have any of. So I've used a very lightweight cardstock for the base, and then I used a heavier weight cardstock for all of the ephemera. And so I'm going to just start with, this is your base, this piece here, and I've inked everything up as well. I may do a little bit of inking here and there within the tutorial, but we're just gonna go ahead and get started by actually scoring along these inky lines on the outside of our folio and getting our base made. I just want to make sure, because there's slightly wide lines, so that may be something that I want to address. Because it may be that if you score in different places, they don't fold perfectly. I'm going to adjust this fold a little bit here. Bring that up. And then ink along my folds as well to make that look all nice and perfect and integrated. I like my edges nice and inky. All right, that's my base. The next thing that I'm going to do, actually, so that they have time to dry, is to make my closure for the front. Now, there are a bunch of different circles in the kit, so you can use whichever one you like if you prefer a different one. I like to have a lot of contrast on here, so I'm going to use this green one, and they are the perfect size to punch out with your 1-inch circle punch. I'm going to punch 2 cardstock. You can use any kind of heavier weight paper for this. This just gives it some heft. Helps that closure be a little bit more sturdy. And I'm using Fabri-Tac on these, and I'm just going to put that pretty green guy on the top and let that just kind of make sure it's adhering. And then I'm gonna set that aside for a little bit to dry while we put this together. So we've got, let's start with our back. Our back pocket here has a double layer, this beautiful piece, and then our Cheshire Cat I have here. So these are gonna sit on here like this. So I have left the designs straight across so that you can decide what you wanna do. On this one, for example, I left the outside pocket straight. It's up to you. I don't like to put in the white circles because I find that for me, a lot of times my punches don't do those exactly right. So if you want your indents, you can just use your circle punch of various sizes to go right in there like that. This is actually, I think, my 2-inch punch or a 1.5 inch. And so if you're looking for something a little bit less messy for making this, you can use tape. I think I'm gonna use some tape just on this edge. And then do glue on my other sides. The only thing is so I have very wide tape, so that can end up making your pocket a little bit smaller. Just depends on how you want to do it. So I'm just gluing the 3 sides and leaving this one open for my pocket. And I'm gonna get that guy right with just a little bit on each side of a border. And he should fit just right in here like this. And then my Cheshire Cat is just gonna go right on top like this. I think I'm just gonna use glue. And I think in the version of the kit that I printed out, I had 2 of these by mistake. So I have to fix that. There. Ooh, so pretty. And in order to get these pretty closely aligned, I just punched them right next to each other. Lined this guy up once I had punched this one, so that that notch goes in the same place. All right, so that's my back pocket. Next, let's add our Alice pocket on the front. Now this is kind of up to you. If you wanted to, you could just make her a pretty decorative panel and not make her a pocket at all. I have in this previous one made her a pocket, and there is a tag that goes inside of there. But there's lots of options for how you handle this. I think I am gonna, I've got her punched with a notch, so I'm still gonna make this a pocket. She just goes right on that front like that. Again, with a little bit of space in there. around, little 1/8 inch border. Got her a little gluey here, that's okay. And I'm gonna put this "We're all mad here" label on the front because I like that. There. Loving it. All right, so then let's turn to our inside pockets. And on the inside, we have these guys. And these guys. And these are a little flexible, these pockets. So there's some options here. So again, I left the tops straight. You can punch those with a circle punch if you like that style. Or you can leave them straight. And these are flexible. You could do this as a set, like this, and just do 2 of the shorter ones here. Or you can put one of the shorter ones here, and this can become a pocket on one of your interior pieces, except for I'm gonna have to fix that in the kit because I thought I had designed it to be shorter and smaller so that it would fit exactly right on there. But I don't know, maybe I should leave it actually, because you could cut it down. You could also cut it down here, and that would leave it to be flexible so that it can go here if you want it here. You could also take the Mad Hatter and cut him down and make him a pocket on one of your tags. I think I'm gonna leave it that way. And put it as a pocket on here this time. So I've rounded all my corners with a corner rounder too, because I like that look on here. I think I may have designed the pockets that way too, with rounded corners. I'm gonna put that guy on there. And we'll put this one on top. Just trying to get my glue nice and thin around those edges as much as possible, so that my pockets will have plenty of room. Yeah, I like that look too, actually. Some drink me bottles. All right, let's put these guys in too. I'm gonna save the Mad Hatter for something else. I'm just gonna, I should have inked these inside folds too. I guess I could still do that now. So I'm putting her in as close to the bottom as I can. I'm also thinking I should get a skinnier tape. I would like to use tape more on these. Helps avoid the mess. And then I'm going to put the Cheshire Cat just above her, right about here. These designs do show glue as well because they're so dark. There, that's the inside of our folio. And there are a lot of different options for what to put inside of these pieces. Lots of little cards that should fit right in there. Actually, I think I might have put him a little higher than I wanted. I'm gonna let that dry though before I start fussing with that. Okay, so let's go back to our closure, and we're gonna punch a hole, and I'm actually didn't bring any of my tools for doing this, of course. I've got my crocodile, and I'm just gonna punch a hole. You can also do that with an awl, just by hand. I'm gonna punch a 1/8 inch hole in the middle, and then I'm gonna use that to see kind of about where I wanna punch it in here as well. And I'm gonna make a mark. And punch again right through there. And we're going to use a brad. I think I'm going to use one of the big ones. This is a fairly big circle. And I'm just gonna put that on there like that and fold his legs back. And then I have a piece in here that goes over the top to cover that guy up if you would like. I'm just gonna put that on there. Just want to make sure that I am in the right spot. I probably gonna have to trim that off a little there. I think what I'll do is I'll actually make this a little smaller than it currently is, so that you won't have to worry about that. Make sure that fold will go make a note for myself. Make inner panel smaller. All right. So that is the basics of the base, right? So what we're gonna also do, I'm gonna just go ahead and trim this so that it lines up with my outside. And what we're gonna do is take a piece of twine and wrap it around this closure. Okay, that's fixes up the worst of it. Some little tiny pieces that will be solved by some more ink. we go. Just fixing our mistakes. So I'm taking a little piece of twine here and I'm gonna wrap it around my circle and make a knot underneath here. Clip off that end, kind of tuck it in underneath, and then see how much of this I want to pull around, just like this. If I like it to have just enough, like that. And that's gonna be my closure. It's like I've got a little bit of glue here wanting to jump out of my closure. Just clean that up a little. And that's the basis for your folio. And now you can fill it up however you like with ephemera and words and all the things. So we've got this guy. I think the Mad Hatter is maybe a little big. I'm gonna make him a little smaller, unless I've also got this tag. Yeah, he feels a little large, so I think we'll make him a little bit smaller. And then, what else have we got? So we've got Alice, who I put in this pocket here, just like that. I liked her eye sticking out. This guy I put in the back. Leave him aside for a minute. I kind of liked my bottles here, but I've also got this little guy, just kind of fun. I think we'll go with that. And actually, let's use some tape on this guy. About the right size for that. I'm working on some coin envelopes that go with this too. So you could get the coin envelopes and add them in here. You could make this little label also a pocket just by gluing around the edges and slide something small in there, but I'm kind of liking it just like this for now. There are 2 pieces in here that can become belly bands. And actually, since I put the pocket here, I think I'll make this one into a belly band for this tag, kind of like that. Spruce this up a little. Maybe we'll put the Mad Hatter on here. I'll just glue the edges. Ew, too much glue, too much glue. I like that a lot. And yeah, I think that if this guy was just a little bit smaller, he's pretty huge for this, but maybe we'll put, it's a little threatening. It's always tea time. Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. But still, this Mad Hatter is a little a little scary looking. So he needs to get a little smaller. I didn't do my tape exactly right on there either. So let's just glue on the belly band so we don't accidentally glue our hatter to the tag and ruin it. Put him on there just like that. Now, what do we want to put behind him? Oh, maybe the dormouse should go behind him, actually. Dormouse is that teeth. I like that. The other thing, too, I think what I'll do is round my corners on these as well to make them kind of fit the theme of those round corners everywhere else. We'll slide him in back there. Got him glued to the tab anyway. And then that's a secret dormouse back there. I love that. This guy goes right in here. Hopefully my pattern will fit. I love that. I love how that turned out, you guys. Maybe I shouldn't make him any smaller. He's funny right there. All right, so what have we got left here? So the thing, we've got the red queen. Let's look at our back here. So we've got this big tag designed to go in here. And then we've got the Cheshire Cat and Alice on a playing card for this side. So that's kind of how they're designed size-wise to fit. So this guy, I'm gonna give, there's 2 whale tail tabs in there. I like to put it on here, even though it is gonna cover up Alice's, because I like how that sticks out up above that pocket. But again, this is all really flexible, lots of different things you can do. If you would prefer to just put an eyelet on it, keep the Alice up there, just leave it as it is and stick it in there. And that guy's gonna go. Actually, we had this extra Mad Hatter from the pocket, so I think I'm gonna look at cutting him. I don't think I have my guillotine, so I'm gonna just, let's mark it where we want it. I think we can go like this and like this, and it'll fit. And we'll see how successfully Rachel can cut straight without the guillotine. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. And should we make him a pocket? I don't know if I have anything to go in there. If I do, I think I might though. I did try to put extras in here. Oh, I like that. See, this is the thing. Even when you do the same project more than once, you come up with new ways to make it fun and different. But I do also empathize when you just want to buy an easy project or have an easy little quick project and you want to follow somebody and just do what they do. I do that too. The only thing is, I don't think the cards will fit in there. This guy would, if I'm not going to use him for anything else. But I don't know that I am gonna, I don't know yet what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna leave that for a minute with the plan for that to go in there. Okay, so then this guy is meant to come in here. And I did, I think on this one, yeah, I gave him a little bit of a tab on the side. However, it does stick out of your folio if you do that. So up to you. There's this other tab in there. I think I'm just gonna leave him. Maybe I will put, I do have these other fussy cuts. No, I don't want to cover up his face. I kind of like that. Did I use all of my, I used all my short words. All I have is curiouser and curiouser. I could cut it up, or I could add another word to the kit. What do you guys think? I'm betting you're gonna say to me that I should add more words to the kit. I think that's what we'll do. I'm gonna make a note of it. One more short word or phrase. That'll be perfect. Then we'll have something to put on there if you decide to do this guy that way. And so he goes right in here, like that. I also kind of like him just like that. Okay, so now we have this spot here, and I kind of am tempted to put some metal on her just for fun, just because she's so strong looking. So let's do that. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I'm gonna do corners. This is all an experiment, guys. I'm actually set already to my bigger eyelet, so let's punch on the 3/16. These are sometimes a little tricky to get in there. I have to fiddle with them more often than the smaller ones. There we go. So if you are here for the first time, welcome. I meant to say that at the beginning. If you've been around for a while and you're a fan, welcome back. Hope you will all enjoy doing this little free project. Yeah, that one didn't really take too well, so I'm gonna grab it again. I think this style of eyelet is meant to get a grommet on the back, but I have lost the grommets. So I'm just gonna put a piece of twine through here. Or should I do something bigger? This is kind of a big hole. Maybe we should get some, I've got some gold ribbon. Is that weird? I kind of like the twine. Maybe we'll just do a couple of rounds of twine. How about that? I'll do it more than once to bulk it up a little. Yeah, I like that. I think we'll go for 3. One more time around. I don't know if it's gonna let me pull anymore, so I'll cut that off and pull it back. Okay. 3 times around, kids. Saturday afternoon fun. Well, I don't know if it will be Saturday for you when you're watching this, but it is for me. This is my favorite thing to do on a Saturday afternoon. Hanging out, making stuff. Experimenting, never knowing what you're gonna end up with. That's what we're all about around here. All right, that is fun. Now I'm gonna tie it. 3, it was maybe too much. 2 might have been better. I can't tie it not properly either. This one's a little short on the side. I should have left it a little longer. My tail here. There. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna leave my tail here a little bit long too so that I can go back if I want to. I might bring it back to 2. She's gonna go in here, making that a little bit more chunky. Okay, so we have this pocket left to fill and this pocket left to fill. So we've got the red queen over here, and I think I might just tuck her in just the way she is. She fits into that pocket very well. And I love the eyes poking out. And then we've got this cute guy. This could fit this way. I might want to make this one a little smaller too. Or it could also be a pocket. Could go here if you prefer that to go there. Could also go on the front instead of where I'm at here. That would be cute. That would be really cute. We have this guy. It'll actually fit there. I think I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna cut this down just a little bit, actually, on this end, so that he fits in there too nicely. Pocket on my tag. Put this guy in here. He should fit nicely. I fiddled with the design so that he would. I think actually what I will do is put her here with this little guy that I have left. I don't know if that's gonna work actually. Yeah, I like that actually. I like it a lot. Ooh, I also have my bottles fussy cut too. What am I gonna do with those? I could just stuff them in there, or I could put them here with Alice. What do we think of that? More words. I want more words, definitely. All right, put this guy together. You know what? I'm gonna put tape on this one. A little less. Messy. Little less mess. With this little guy. All right. That is coming out nice. I am pleased. I feel like I made a lot of improvements to this in this time around. So then I'm gonna stick this guy up here in my last empty pocket, which I actually, you probably want that guy to get a little bit down farther if you don't want your pieces to stick out. I'm okay with it. And then I'm gonna stick my other cards. I'm gonna put the white rabbit in here with Alice. I'm gonna put the white queen in here behind, and I'm gonna put I think I am gonna add this guy to Alice here. Just like this. He's a bit big for that, but if I had a word, it would make it work. So I'm gonna add a couple of extra words and phrases for you guys. I'm gonna stick this guy just back here as well. And her back in her place down there. Once she dries. You have this guy as well. You could put that tab on her too. Turn her into more of a tag. You could put it onto the red queen. I kind of like that actually. I'm gonna do that. And there's extra circles as well if you want to design with the circles. Ooh, yes, I like that. Let my grab. I'm too excited to put my things away before my glue grabs. She goes in there, and then she can go back in there now. And that's your Steampunk Alice folio. Wraps up just like that, all the way around. Isn't that cute and fun? What a great project for just a little while. So I'm gonna make those improvements to it and get this guy all set up so that by the time this video goes out, you guys will be able to download all the printables for this just by signing up to the link below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.